I don't want to say this, but F race, color, and language to your religion. Mother effer, one nation, we are the patient. I'm a patient, dirt vagrant, unearthed from air, sea, and land. Death from our very breath, airborne disease. Can have I infect and disease? We are at risk to be dead or sick, paralyzed to rip. From the Sahara, tundra to tropic, we are all patient on every island and country, local or abroad. Is against the odd, running mad. We human beings are patient from since the ancient. We human beings are patient from since the ancient. We human beings been a patient. We human beings been that patient. We human beings been a patient. We human beings been a patient from since the ancient virus. And today, who can we trust other in the God? Not man we lost, people we are in need to bail out from the pandemic, the cultural epidemic which affect from the north, east, west and south, from junior to senior citizen. We can't afford vaccine or medicines. Our government have to step up to the plate. Parliament, Congress and Senate. If not, we're gonna rob to eat. Scholars and crook for sure. God, we are deep. We to connect the dot before dishonor for bitter, sour or sweet. For those bills and necessities should be no fee. Now that we are stuck in a catastrophe, we can't pay to live. We can only pray and ask God, the Most High, to forgive those that know what they do. Trap we with Kindugu. For those that know, for those that know, for those that know what they do, for those that know, for those that know what they do, trap we with Kingu, animal of the zoo. We cannot save ourselves. We have to have your assistance and help. If not, we are fry, freeze, or melt. I can't stay safe. I can't stay safe when I am living on prayers and praise. From the Hampton to Terrace, I'm a patient, dirt, vagrant on earth, from air, sea, and land. I am a patient. I am a patient. This world is, this earth is a hospital. This globe, this map, this atlas, on this compass, we human beings are patient from since the ancient. I need to know, can I breathe this breeze that blow? Drink the pani hydro to eat plants and vegetation that grow. These meals, that's 360. We human being are patient. We human being are patient. From since the ancient, I need to know, can I breathe this breeze that blow? Drink the pani hydro to eat plants and vegetation that grow. These meals, that's 360, from what comes from above and below. I need to know, we human beings are patient. We human beings are patient. We human beings are patient. From the tropic to the Arctic, to the anyway between it, to the Caribbean, we human beings are patient. We human beings are patient from since the ancient. From since the ancient, we human beings are patient. From since the ancient, we human beings are patient. From since the ancient, I need to know, can I breathe the breeze that blow? Drink that pani hydro to eat the plants and vegetation that grow. These meals, that's 360. What comes from above and below, in air, on land or at sea. Tame, we train. Tame, what comes from air, land, and sea? What comes from air, land, and sea? What comes from air, land, and sea? Tame, well trained, to wild and free. That donation charity from the Almighty on this earthly plains, our supply chain. On it we've maintained and sustained as we reign. That helping hand was a blessing. Those hamper, stop suffering and hunger. We have to clean up our act, all that we did to this globe atlas or map. We need to show some love to one another, not treat or hate us like stranger. Who can we we don't show love to one another, only hate or we don't show love to one another. We don't show love to one another. We don't show love to one another. Only hate stranger. Who can supply your blood organ to etc. Our health condition is unbalanced. It's not fair. As we reign, we live or die. Resident affected by cases active and are high. How am I to drink, eat, or smoke when I can't work? I'm subject to be infected by airborne diseases that can have I am subject, I'm subject. How can I? We cannot live or die. We live or die. We live or die. We live or die. Resident affected by cases active and are high. How am I to drink, eat, and smoke? When I can't work, I am subject to be infected by airborne diseases that can have our atmosphere poison. Yeah, I mean, can have an atmosphere poison. This is a nightmare, not the dream. We was worried about saccharin. Fuck color, race, and religion to your fuck color, race, and language to your religion. One motherfucking nation, and we are the patient. I am a patient on dirt, vagrant on earth, from air, sea, and land. Breath from our very death. Death comes, death from our death. From our very breath, airborne diseases that can have I infect and diseases. We are at risk to be dead or sick, paralyzed to rip, from the Sahara, Arctic, tundra to tropic. We are a patient on every island and country, local to abroad. It's against the odd, running mad. We need to eat, we need to drink, we need to chill. If not, we might get killed. You know what this infection can do? Ill. Not only to the elderly, the OG, the YB and OG, the young buck still stuck. With the old buck, fuck, time's up. We can't run, high, dip, or duck. I am waiting death to come from the breath of my lung. I am waiting death to come from the breath out of my lung. I am waiting death to come from the breath out of my lung. We on lockdown in our kingdom, from the city to these tongue, in the upper and lower underground, ghetto project and slum, suburbs to Hampton. I'm on quarantine, novel COVID-19 or biogene, nightmare scream. It's in our bloodstream. I am dirty or clean, ill-free, I&D, not in triage, ICU, emergency. I have to pay a visit to the hospital or clinic, private or public, to see a specialist from diseases and illness. I am a patient. I am a patient. I am a patient. I'm a patient. I'm a patient. I'm a patient. This vagrant. I'm coming up short. In the rapture, I am caught within the rot. My livelihood is bad, ugly, not good. I keep knocking on sheetrock, steel, concrete, and wood for my livelihood. And again, this beat is by SC, Sadak, Cumbermaid. You know, my Chino brother from Asia. You know what it is. We just rocked it around freestyling. Scholars and Crook.